Hi, lovely. Last night I was with my really wonderful friend, and we were talking about, noting how noisy the world is. Leaf blowers, lawnmowers, traffic, as if on cue. How disconnected that makes us from the natural world. The other day when I did my video about being pissed off at the world, that was after I'd had a day of no silence, no me focus. Everything was other focused. And I didn't take any space for myself. Mondays seem to be a harder day for me to do that. But the next day, after work, I went on a very long hike, up high, so I got away from the noise. And I heard the birds, and I heard the tall grass moving. And it was sweaty and hard, and it felt so good. And it made me more connected to myself, to spirit, to the all that is. And how simple that was in what seems to be a noisy, complicated world. This morning, the lesson in A Course in Miracles was I step back and let spirit lead. And I've been thinking about this. That can mean so many things to different people. A Course in Miracles is spiritual psychotherapy. So how can people who maybe don't consider themselves spiritual think about this? And I think it aligns with what I was just explaining happened to me. And also my video yesterday about the brain. That your brain is not your mind. Your brain needs training. Your brain really is the receiver of all the noise, isn't it? And it focuses on noise. It focuses on noise. All the sounds, all the information, all the scrolling, all the negativity, all the gross algorithm crap that's going on. Because if we've trained our brain to see that, it's going to bring us that noise. And then it doesn't know what to do with it. So it's just this, it's this perfect storm that you're trying to cope with. And it feels like you, but it's not you. So when I think about step back and let spirit lead, I think you can think of spirit as your highest self, your highest version of yourself. And we know the phrase, the still small voice within, which is your intuition, which is your connection to spirit, which is the kingdom within. It's your sovereignty, it's your place of peace, your place of peace. And the only way, maybe not the only way, one of the ways that we can find that peace is in silence and in real, which is real, what we wouldn't call noise, but sound. Sound can be so healing. Silence can be healing. It took me a long time to become comfortable with silence. And now I treasure it, that time with myself, when I go back to just listening to myself, when I train myself to do that, the brain will protest. Oh, it will protest. But the mind needs that. You need that. You are mind, connected to all and the all that is. I've been struck by how many clients I have, therapy clients, that talk about their days as being like so caught up in the hustle culture, and they feel stuck in it and don't feel like they can take time for themselves. This is something that really has to be intentional. And it doesn't have to be hard. I mean, it may feel hard to do, but it really is a choice. So if you step away from the noise, step back, and let spirit lead, that would mean getting quiet, connecting to nature, connecting to doing nothing. I heard somebody this morning on a podcast saying we have to actually be very active in disconnecting from the world, because we feel we've been sort of trained to think when we do nothing, it's lazy. But our bodies need that downtime. Our mind needs that downtime, so that you can actually hear what's going on with you and what you need. So I'll ask you, lovely, how can you step back and let spirit lead, let your higher self lead, and nourish yourself with you, and nourish yourself with love, light, and plants. Be well.